Yo, what the fuck? Instagram has shut down today. This happened to all my friends too, so I guess something's going on here. But right now, today, after 30 minutes ago, I guess, I am going to have a hard time making money today, so I might just go and enjoy myself and do something fun. But I'm gonna try to pull up some DMs for you to show you what's been going down. I haven't been talking a whole lot of DM closing, but I've been taking people through like if I feel like they could spend a lot of money, because I've been really focusing on people that have more money and getting them to buy stuff so that I get the residual income instead of just flipping the one-off packages. And like I'll still flip those, I'll still like sell those, but what I've been doing to like get people to pay more is I've been taking them through the steps. So basically I've just been taking them from, I'll talk to them in the DM, and then I'll take them from the DM to a text message, and then I'll take them from a text to a phone close with either one of my clients that close their own deals or one of my closers to do that as well. And I think it's super important to get people to jump through the hoops. There was like at the beginning of this month, there was like a few days or like 4 days where I just didn't sell anything, and that was like right after the big month. You guys know I had a big month last month. I was just feeling super confident, super good in my abilities. I was just feeling like a fucking animal, right? And so basically what ended up happening is I got a little bit cocky about that, and I'm always gonna like share with you guys my losses as well as my wins. I think it's really important for me to share my losses because it's a huge learning experience for me and hopefully for you, because the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because like I don't want you to have to deal with the same shit that I had to deal with, but there's something super powerful here that I wanted you to consider and think about. But before I talk about that, I want to show you guys some of these deals that I closed in the past couple of days. I already have appointments scheduled for today, so I will be making money, but I won't be able to sell things over the DM unless Instagram somehow reboots today, which they probably will. So let's see here. This guy, I just got his number. That's what his budget was, and he said $400 a month. I basically took him to a text close, qualified him even more over text, and then I gave him to my phone closer. He has an appointment today at 3:30, and he will probably close for $500. I can't say that he will because he didn't yet, but I'm pretty sure that he will because he said that's his budget, and he was really fired up. And then yesterday I got this woman's number who was like going through chemo. She closed for $500 a month yesterday. She was going through chemo and like was on her last week of it or something like that and wanted to lose 100 pounds. So I got her just super fired up. Took her from the DM to text to phone, and she closed for $500 a month for like 6 months. So yeah, really powerful stuff. But like I said, there was this time where in the beginning of this month, I was like feeling really cocky about the fact that I just crushed it so hard and then I just got such good results with this shit because no one's really doing this like I am. And so I was just like, fuck yes, like just all hyped, you know how it is. Basically, yeah, like 4 days went by and I didn't close the deal. I was like, fuck, like to me, I was thinking like, oh, like it's just like a rough patch, like people just aren't wanting to buy right now. They're just like being pussies and shit like this or whatever. And then I got on the phone with my client who I was closing for, and he is one of my biggest mentors at this point in time, one of my best friends as well. And we make a lot of money together, but he's always like, telling me what I need to hear. He'll never tell me what I want to hear. He's super like hard on me with that shit, and so I appreciate that kind of shit. And he's like, dude, what the fuck, like what's going on, like why are we not closing? I'm like, oh, I just think it's because like people are broke and like people are just pussies and like all this shit. We started talking about it more and more and like really like kind of digging a little deeper on like why this might be exactly, because we're always trying to improve. We're always trying to see like what's working and what's not, going with what's working and then ditching what's not working. I just ended up basically realizing that I got a little bit cocky after the last month. I just thought that I was like so good at this shit that I didn't have to try really. So I was just basically like slinging these packages and they weren't closing. I just didn't give a fuck. I was just like throwing it to people and like thinking they'll buy and then they wouldn't buy. So I actually realized that after like a few days, and I'm like, fuck, let's see what happened here. So I got too comfortable with myself. And he told me this is huge, honestly, guys. Like, if this doesn't get you out of fucking bed in the morning, like, it's changed my life, what he said to me after I like realized this shit. He said to me that people are always they're always talking about themselves as they were yesterday, or they were a month ago, or they were last year. People are always talking this and that about what they did, and they're defining themselves based off of what they have done. Because he's been top 10 strongman in the world. He's been an IFBB pro bodybuilder. He's been a pro wrestler, all this shit. So he's done a lot of shit that people haven't done in life. Super impressive shit. He told me that you are only as good as you were today. not yesterday. You've heard people say yesterday before, but he said today. And that struck me because, man, every fucking morning from now on, like, I'm gonna think about that shit because I always define myself. I don't know if you're the same, but I would always define myself based off of what I've done, and I'd always talk myself up based off of what I have done. But what did I do today? What makes me great today? What are you going to do today that's gonna make you great? So that basically kicked me back into gear. Started going back to what I did at first to have a successful month, and we started closing a shit ton of deals. We still are, as you can tell. So yeah, that was a little bit of a setback, but I wanted to share that with you guys again because I just think it's really smart to share my losses and like the things that I'm like going through, the struggles that I have, because a lot of this shit comes up and I feel like people don't really talk about it too often. Every time you're like not where you need to be, or every time you like fuck up a little bit, that's always a huge opportunity to learn and to grow. So I hope that you look at that in the same way, and also I hope you're motivated by the statement that you're only as good as you were today. Alright, so what are you gonna do today that's gonna make you fucking amazing, that's gonna make you a fucking beast? Alright, get out there, fucking crush it. Keep pushing hard all day, every day, until you get what you want. You deserve it. I'm gonna cut this video off here. I'm gonna go to the gym. Maybe I'll do some more outdoorsy videos and shit like that, because it's kind of getting boring with this like boring backdrop shit. But anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then my name is Cameron Lowe. Please do that. And if you like this video, if you found value in it whatsoever, then give me a thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and you have an awesome rest of your day. Peace out.